Your job is not to generate research and insights. Your job is to change behavior and decisions of the company. At the table where the big questions are being asked, what questions are we being asked? And they're probably pretty tactical, and they're not that they're not important, but are they the most important? So if we are buried several levels below, and to your research suppliers, they're probably working with a junior insights manager, right, to answer some questions from a mid-level marketer. And who knows if that was what the CEO needed to know? And probably not. We can probably assume not. So how do we make sure, if you want to be a growth leader, you got to understand what the most important levers are to growth. And are you influencing those levers, or are you influencing a teeny little piece? Where's the power structure within an organization? And do you understand that? And are you there when decisions are being made? And are you contributing value? And a lot of times those decisions are CFO decisions influencing the CEO. And if you can't speak the language of the CFO, if you can't put what you're doing in financial terms for the organization, it becomes a language barrier and it becomes a disconnect. Then they're skeptical, right? Skeptical that you even understand what the company needs. Your job is not to generate research and insights. Your job is to change behavior and decisions of the company. That requires a very different type of person and motivation. And some people who join market research functions, they don't want to do that. They just want to do the work, right? And so my advice, if they want to be me someday, is go work for a research firm and become a head of a research firm. Otherwise, you got to get in this and become a change agent inside the company. And it can start very small by influencing your brand manager, influencing the CMO, influencing someone in sales. So we've learned a lot about behavioral economics in the consumer, but we haven't really applied it. You know, how you talk to your CFO is different than how you talk to a CMO. You have to be able to know how to do that so they'll take you seriously. The one thing that I think is really important is to understand organizational behavior and being org savvy. There's a book called Survival of the Savvy, High Integrity Politics for Career and Business Success. I've had those authors come and actually do workshops with my team. Politics is a dirty word, probably even more today than any time. But the reality is they exist in every organization. And if you don't understand how the game is played, you're just going to be run over. And we see very over political people in organizations and under political people in organizations. And I'd say insights functions and analytics tend to be under political. They love the work and they just want the work to stand for itself. And if I do the amazing work, I'm going to get promoted. But I had an aha moment that's not how you get promoted. You get promoted by, is your work valued and used, and are you leading and influencing? So definitely need to get more organizational savvy, understand how politics works, and practice it. And get outside your comfort zone. It's not fun, but the shocker for most insights people is career conversations are often happening when you're not in the room. And they're asking, is this person a leader? Is this person, ready? And they're not talking about your functional skills. They're talking about your leadership skills.